top leadership classes for this third quarter, April 3rd, 10th, and 24th at 7:30 p.m. The focus for this quarter will be on nurturing the spiritual gifts that were identified from taking the spiritual gift assessment. And the recommended reading for this quarter is The Gifts and Ministries of the Holy Spirit by Lester Sumrall. If you have any questions, please see those now standing.
Are you bored in your daily living? Do you want change in your life? Know the message of God for you and your family?
You are a gift, you are an encourager, and you are an exhorter. The word of the Lord is in your mouth, and you're going to find yourself bringing the word of the Lord into many people's lives, and that's the word of the Lord.
Get ready for a special prophetic wave experience on Friday, April 7th at 7:30 p.m. with none other than Archbishop Bernard Joy.
If you are able, assistance is needed to clean the palms in preparation for Palm Sunday. Join us here on Saturday, April 8th at 10:30 a.m. if you are able. For more information, please see anyone now standing.
Hello, married and engaged couples. We are very excited to kick off our next book discussion selection, Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage by Mark Gungor.
With a blend of humor and honesty, together we will explore the work and skills necessary for a healthy marriage. Our future discussions will be held on April 8th, May 6th, and June 3rd from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Curtis Fellowship Hall. Remember, if only one of you can attend the session, we still want you to join us.
We are looking forward to seeing a lot of familiar and new faces at the upcoming discussions of Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage by Mark Gungor. Books can be purchased via Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble. For more information, email topmarriage@tpconline.org.
Join the Top Community Development Corporation's Dove Initiative Domestic Violence Program for a teen dating awareness slumber party. This is a girls-only event for ages 14 to 19 on Sunday, April 9th from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. at the Top Civic Center, 1098 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Admission is free and there will be a DJ, games, giveaways, and girl chat. Bring your PJs, sleeping bag, and pillow. Oh, and there will be activities for parents too. Please register via Eventbrite at dove_teenslumberparty.eventbrite.com.
Did you know that there are over 3 million confirmed cases of child abuse in our nation annually? Did you know that of the 1,640 child deaths from child abuse, that most were under the age of 3? Did you know that we can make a difference? On Sunday, April 30th, at both services, we will be praying for the victims of child abuse and for those that rescue them. We will also receive an offering dedicated to this cause.
Men, the COT Executive Committee proudly presents Men's Conference 2017, and we need you to save the date right now, from October 12th to October 15th. This year, we'll be having a retreat from Thursday, October 12th till Saturday, October 14th at Spruce Lake in the Poconos. Oh, we will not be outdone. Men, this is our time to get away as brothers and spend time with God. Let's not let anything get in the way of that. We'll have workshops and devotion times planned throughout the weekend. Guest speakers will be announced shortly, and there'll be plenty of activities like trail hiking, waterfalls, paddle boats, zip lining, we can't done, wall climbing, ping pong, pool, we can't done, basketball, dominoes, and some spades, just to name a few. Now, rates are going as low as $209 per person. Meals are included with the price. The first deposit is due on April 2nd. And additional deposits will be made on a monthly basis. The final balance will be due on September 10th. You can see those now standing to secure your position today. See you there, gentlemen.
And God teaches us in His Word 4 types of giving. And when we understand those 4 types of giving, then we'll understand why we need to do different types of giving for different types of results. The 4 types of giving, I'll tell them real quickly. The 4 types of giving are tithe, first fruits, alms, and seed. Okay? The first one, tithe, that one everybody's heard. Okay? Tithe means tenth. The first 10% of everything that comes into my hands already was God's property before I received it. It's not like that I'm generous when I give 10% of my income to God. I'm just being honest. Okay? God does not get all giddy when I give Him that 10% of my income. He just says, oh, you're not a thief. Good. And I have people say, do I tithe on the net or the gross? I'm like, do you want a net blessing or a gross blessing?
Right.
You know, that's up to you.
Yeah.
But the tithe is the basics. That is the beginning of our giving. And, you know, when you think about it, if the tithe really is God's property, He owns it before you ever see it. Before you receive your paycheck from your boss, now He already took out the government's part, but He hands you your part and God's part. If we understand that, if we truly, truly understand that that is God's money, then we understand that God could have said, give me that money or I'm going to hurt you. You know, He could have just said, give me the 10% or I'm going to send somebody over to your house.
But He didn't.
But instead, He says, if you will give the first 10% of your income to me, I will open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you can't contain, and I'll rebuke the devourer for your sakes. Now, there's a couple of things there. One thing, first of all, let's deal with rebuking the devourer. I don't care how much money you make, the devourer can eat it up faster than you can make it. And if you don't have someone rebuking the devourer, you're in trouble. I have people tell me, well, and when we get to the part on seed, which is the 4th type, they'll say, well, since seed has the largest return, I'm going to skip tithing and all the rest of them go straight to seed. You try to do seed without doing tithe, you make a big harvest, but it gets devoured because you don't have anyone to rebuke the devourer for you. Okay? But the second thing, and it's actually the first in that verse, is that God says He'll open the windows of heaven and pour us out a blessing we can't contain. Think about it. How big would the windows of heaven be? Would they be the size of this building? No, they'd be bigger than this. Would be the size of Canada, which is enormous? No, it'd be bigger than that. Size of North America? Bigger than that. I mean, the windows of heaven are enormous. And look at what God says. God says, if you will open this, He will open that. That is amazing that He says that. And if I give God that money that already was His property, He doesn't just say thank you, He rewards me abundantly.